feel like that the school system, I've been reading a few things about this online of late. The school system is very archaic in the way it's training kids to shut up in class and, just to try and keep up with what the teacher's saying. And there's some kids who will be bored in class because they already know what the teacher's talking about, and some kids are left behind because they don't know what the teacher's talking about. And so they need to change the whole schooling system to work better with today's society.
It certainly needs to change because technology is moving in a way that we are consuming information very differently. Our attention span is shrinking. I mean, I don't know many people that would watch a video for more than 5 seconds if it didn't grab them straight away. And so is the education system matching the way in which young people are consuming information? No. Attention spans are shrinking. More and more people are suffering anxiety. I mean, my audiences, 15 years ago, my first event, no one in my audience knew what the word anxiety meant. Yet now it's as common as catching the cold.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Like I never used to get anxious. I pretty much roll with the breeze. I had it wasn't really a 9-to-5 job, but I had a radio show that I was committed to doing every day. And the rest of the time I was just, back in the 90s, just doing my own thing every day. You go to the beach, you do your shopping. You wouldn't have to worry about checking your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, or whatever else is out there.
Yeah.
But now it's like, is it a FOMO thing? You feel like you're missing out because you're not checking everything, or because the news feed's going and all your friends are there and they're all posting stuff. I might have missed something. Is that where a lot of the anxiety is coming from? I think
the reason we're suffering anxiety is we're not present as much as we used to be. When you're present, you sit in your own thoughts, and when you sit in your own thoughts, you ask questions, and that's how we kind of manage our issues and problems. Whereas now we are constantly around things that stimulate and distract us from being present.
Yeah.
And when we sit in our own thoughts, that's when we deal with things. We're anxious because we're thinking about yesterday, worrying about tomorrow, and we're constantly looking externally from us for validation. I think the fear of rejection is the greatest fear that a human being can experience. So what do we want as an opposite to that? We want love, we want recognition, we want gratitude. And there's a great movie called Titanic, which is a great illustration of two characters that get their human needs met in different ways. You've got Jack, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, and his sense of love and connection, significance, recognition, contribution are all met internally, meaning he doesn't need anyone else to be at peace in life. All he needs is the clothes on his back, a pencil, and a sheet of paper, and he's fine. He got it internally.
A lot of needs.
But then you've got Cal, the villain, played by Billy Zane, and he's got all of his needs met externally, meaning he's relying on other people and things. And the challenge for most people now is we don't get our needs met internally. We're looking for external validation. We're looking for external significance. And that's why the phone, and I mean, Steve Jobs said this in the 80s, before the computer was the beast that it was. He said, I want a computer to be an extension of a person. And isn't that what it is now?
It is, absolutely.